Greetings everybody, it is jjaaxxthelegend here, and today I'm with another Minecraft tutorial / information video on banners. In this video, we're going to be going over everything you need to know about banners. A lot of people don't really use banners, yet they are so cheap to make and they can add so much to your build, whether you're in survival or creative. They are also a really important mapping feature in Java 1.13. If you only want to see a certain part of the tutorial, make sure to check out the timestamps in the description down below. So let's hop straight into the video. Okay, before we start creating any type of cool and crazy banner, we need to learn the basics. First thing we need to learn is how to create a banner. To create a banner, place 6 wool and then a stick underneath them, like this. If you want to change the base color of the banner, just dye your wool. Red wool here gives me a red banner. You can place banners on all the side faces of a block and on top. When you place them on the side faces, they look like they've been attached to the block, but when they're on top, it looks like they've got a stand. You can also place banners on top of each other. And remember, you can turn a banner by facing a different way while placing them. Now let's have a look at some of the basic designs you can use to create your banner. The first banner design that we have is a border. You can make this by placing dye around a banner on a crafting bench. A left or right stripe is created by putting the dye on one side, or in the center to create a center stripe. Remember, in any of these patterns, the banner can go in any empty slot. Placing one line on the top or the bottom of your crafting table will create a dye line like this. Placing 2 lines does half the banner, either the top or the bottom. And obviously, a line in the middle is made with a line in the middle. You can make a simple cross like this, or a diagonal cross. To create stripes, you only put the dye in the top 2 outside spaces. You can place one piece of dye in any of the 4 corners to create a cornered block. A diagonal line left or right will give you a diagonal line left or right. A dot for a dot of dye. With 3 pieces of dye, you can create this pyramid shape in either the top or the bottom of the banner. 3 pieces of dye like this in any of the 4 corners will give you a diagonal shading like this. 4 pieces of dye surrounding an empty center or a center with a banner and it gives you a diamond. From an ombre starting at the bottom, use this pattern, but for one starting at the top, flip it and use this one. When you place 3 dye like this, it'll give you bottom scallops and flipped top scallops. Using vines and dye, you can create a scalloped border like this. Now let's have a look at some patterns you can get using other objects. The first one is using a brick block and dye, and this creates a brick pattern. Next we have a daisy, which gives us a daisy and sun pattern on the banner. Creeper head will give you a creeper's face. You can obtain these by getting charged creepers, which are creepers that have been hit by lightning. A wither skeleton head will give you a skull and crossbone patterns. Reminds me a bit of a pirate. Arrgh. The last one is using an enchanted golden apple. It has to be enchanted. And when you place this in a crafting table along with the dye and a banner, you get the Mojang logo. You can create so many different designs by layering these shapes onto a banner, but remember, you can only layer 6 shapes. So let's go have a look how I made this TARDIS by layering different shapes. To start, grab a blue banner and put a white brickwork pattern over it. I have accidentally put a blue dye there when it's meant to be white. Then take this banner and put it back in the crafting table and add a bottom half blue to it. Take this banner and add a black cross to it using ink sacs. Now put the banner with a black cross on it and add a blue cross like this. Then add a black border like this with ink sacs. And finally add a blue border with lapis lazuli. And here we have it, a TARDIS, which I've placed on some blue blocks. You can see how when you put a black pattern behind the same blue pattern, you get a shadow. I wonder who is inside it. Okay, before we go and have a look how you can use banners, let's have a look at some banners that I've created or found on the internet to get your inspiration juices flowing. There's everything here, from rice bowls to dragon heads. The only tip I can give you when creating a banner is to grab your banners out and just mess around with all the different dyes and colours. But also, you can always look up on Google some cool banner designs, and there are sure to be some there that you like. Now that I've shown you all the basic things about banners, we're gonna head to the city and see how you can use them in your build. But before we do that, I'm gonna show you one more cool thing. By placing your banner of choice and a shield on a crafting bench, you actually decorate your shield, and it looks amazing. However, remember, sometimes it slightly distorts the image. Here's my black and red whirly shield design. Alright, let's go to the city. One of the most common uses for banners in builds is you can use them as towels. You can have a hand towel or a bath towel, depending on where you place them. If you place it 1 block away from the ground, you have a hand towel, but 2 blocks above, you have a regular towel. You can also use banners for washing on a line to add an interesting touch to your cottage garden. Placing a banner down, then placing a stair on top of that banner can give you a really cool cushion for your couch. So no more boring couches. A lot of people use banners as curtains, but if you put a scalloped pattern on top of the banner, you get the look of hanging rod curtains. It's really good in a country retreat. Banners can be used for picture or letter signs. Here's a Starbucks that we've used the banner in, and a noodle shop. You'll find the instructions for every letter really easily on Google. You could use a brick and other patterns as a part of an architectural design in your build. Make a modern statement light by attaching some banners to glowstone or sea lanterns. Place 2 fences and then a slab on top of those, and then surround the slab with striped banners to create a closed umbrella. These would look great at your summer resort. A new and interesting feature for banners in 1.13 is that they can be used as a checkpoint on a map. When you place a banner and open up your map, you will see a mark on your map that is the same color as the base color of your banner. When you place your banner, they won't appear straight away on the map. You need to right click the base of the banner while holding your map. And if you rename your banner on an anvil, it will show up as a little caption to whatever you named it. This is a great way to mark important points on your map. Say if you found a skeleton spawner and you didn't want to lose it. I totally haven't lost any. Totally not. Here in this map, I have 4 banners, but you can have up to 16 different colors, or you can duplicate the colors and just rename them different names. So there you have it, everything you need to know about banners. So make sure to give them a try because they're not hard to create in survival, and they will add so much to your builds and your mapping. So that's gonna be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, and remember to subscribe if you're new. And I will see you guys later. Peace! And remember, stay carbonated.